Hey, in this video, okay, I'm going to talk about a lot of topics. I know my videos have been short and not really in depth about a lot of things, but it's because I've been trying to heal myself dealing with a lot of sickness, and I am getting better, but it's just taking longer than I thought it would. I've been a healer in other lifetimes. I've done that naturally, okay? I do remember stuff like that and had some experiences even in this lifetime of healing other people. And but we'll go into that in another video. But okay, let's start off with meditation. Now, like I said, I'm going to go a little more in depth. The reason to meditate. Meditation, you go within yourself. Like I said on previous videos, this whole reality, this three-dimensional reality, is you're here to learn lessons. Okay, lifetimes after lifetimes. I've had so many lifetimes that many people have so many lifetimes. Most people on this earth have had many lifetimes, and they don't remember it, or they get glimpses of it in dreams, or just sometimes deja vu they call it. It's not a synchronicity. You're connecting with your higher self. Is trying to show you something, tell you something, or your spirit guides. And when you meditate, you connect. You're connecting with your higher self, your higher being. That's you, but it's just a higher part of you that's connected right to source. And in previous video, I said that I met my higher self, which at the time I didn't know. I was 13 years old, and a being came right through the brick wall. That's what I'm saying. It's a higher dimensional being. It's light. It's just that's who you are. Your spirit, your light, your energy. This physical body that we have is just a suit we wear through every lifetime. Different suits, different lifetimes, different lessons. That's it. Basically, that's what we're here for. And we've come to a point in our growth as a humanity, as a species, that we attained again technology that's pretty high, pretty high. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with technology, but now we're getting to a phase with yeah, I really shouldn't talk about this, and I'll talk about that in another video. I'm get to meditation. Sorry, I'm gonna want to go off into another direction. But meditation, okay, is you go within. Now, when I met my higher self, I told you that being in a previous video. I didn't know who it was at the time, but I said I choose Christ. Okay, now that's because I was just starting to read a Bible, reading stuff like that. Now, as when that being heard what I gave it, told it what I wanted, what I needed, it just nodded and just shot through right through the brick wall and gone. So then things in my life started happening to bring me to start learning about who I really was, to start remembering, actually. And at the time, I was having very vivid dreams, which are out of body experiences, but I didn't realize that. I wasn't conscious of it. It's all about consciousness, okay? Now, meditation will teach you to control your thought process. Everything is about thoughts. Your thinking, energy. Thought is energy. This whole reality is created by thought. We are all creating this right now together. All right. Can you change it? Yes, you can. I've had that experience too, where I actually changed this reality. I made an outcome and I changed it by focused will, thought, and thought power. I changed. Talk about that another time. But yeah, it can be done within 8 minutes. I changed something, an outcome that happened. I changed it. I made it into something else. And we all can do this. This is the power we have within us. And this is the powers that were, because I don't call them the powers that are anymore, because they're not going to be around. They're not going to be doing their old crap anymore. Thank goodness. Yeah, we got a lot of help from higher beings and our family, our galactic family, who are helping us. We have this power within, and you can't understand it or know who you really are until you start going within. Relax, go within. Meditation is, for me, it's the best way I found. Other people might find it. Going in and being among nature and the animals is another way to help you to connect to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is an amazing being. She's been in our home for so long. I can't say enough enough good things about her, that she's been patient and understanding for so long, so we can learn all the things we needed to learn. We need to learn. And I love her very unconditionally, very much. She knows that. I connected with her during the Kundalini for almost 2 years. Like I said, that Kundalini, that experience was amazing. And you can only attain that if you start meditating and eating properly and no drugs, no alcohol, all that crap. If you have to take medications, fine. Because I had to do that for years and years and years, and I'm still taking medications. But I'm telling you that you're more powerful than you realize. You can achieve what you put your mind to. That power is within you. It's within me. Okay? It's within all of us. Now, I talked about the higher self. That's your higher self is the part of you. It's one part of you. You're a multi-dimensional being. Okay, I've learned that too. I know that is the truth. Your higher self, I said, it connects from. This is what I've learned. Okay, my own learning, not from a book. Yeah, I've read books to help me get to that point, but you won't learn. You won't know things and know they are truth and they are reality until you go within yourself and start making that effort. It's connected with source. Now, I talked about an experience when shortly after that higher being, that higher spiritual being helped me achieve the Kundalini, because I was trying and trying. I've been meditating for over 20 years. And, it's been difficult because of sickness and medications I've been taking and a lot of things happening in my life. But all these things happened for a reason. Everything happened. There's no such thing as accidents, coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. You bring it into your life for a reason, to learn, to grow. Okay? And your higher self won't give you something that you're not ready for. That's one thing I know. I know that's truth. It's connected with source, like I said. You are connected with source because you're connected to that higher self. That's the whole point of going within, is getting full connection with your higher self. And then you'll start having an amazing experiences and realize who we all are as spiritual beings, not physical beings. We're spiritual beings having a physical experience to learn in this three-dimensional body. Well, like I said, after the Kundalini, a few months after that, I was getting to the point, and I was still like kind of frustrated. I knew there was something that I wanted to experience, that I was supposed to experience, but I didn't know what it was. I did talk about this in another video, and I said, it's my free will. I have every right. And when I did, I was focused. And remember, the energy has built. This is a few months after having that Kundalini and still having the Kundalini experience. Energy was building and building and building. My consciousness was expanding and going out further and further. And that's when I seen, my third eye was opening up at the time, and I could see these beings. Now, they were trying to hold me from having this experience, stop me from having it. For whatever reasons, I don't know if they're trying to help me or harm me, but when you want something, because it's a free will universe, you'll have it. Believe me. When you put your thought power to it and your free will. When I did that, my higher self, I could see with my third eye, came and grabbed me, like connected with me, and I shot up. Right, my consciousness shot up to all these dimensions, and I seen all 12 dimensions. And I think there's a 13th being built is being created right now, not built, but whatever. Doesn't matter what word you use. It's being made. It's created. And I connected with Source, the being everybody calls God, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Names are names. It's a temporary thing. We give names just to understand, to make it a little, to talk about it and that. But it's Source. Okay, and that being that you're part of and I'm part of, everybody's part of, everything is part of. Okay, when I connected with that, we were one. And I realized that everything is connected. We're all connected. What affects one will affect another. And it's just the way the universe works. And that I felt that unconditional love, just like I did from that spiritual being that helped me, that higher spiritual being. I think it was an ascended being, ascended master, they call him. But It was amazing. The love that I felt is unconditional, and I'm really grateful. I'm still grateful to that being for doing that, helping me out when they asked me, "We want to help you." I was too stubborn to ask for help because I'd like to do things myself. We all, that's the way we should be like that. You want to do things yourself. You want to accomplish these things because that's then hey, I have that power within me. That's good. But anyways, I just want to talk about that. We all have this within us. All right. Astral projection. Now, astral projections is having out of body experiences. Yes, you can do it at will. Okay, you can learn that through meditation. It's been a lot harder for me because of my sicknesses and that. But like I said, I am healing. But yeah, I still have conscious out of body experiences, and I haven't had one for a while. But yeah, I still have them, and that's who you really are. When you're out of the body, that's who you really are. You're not this physical body. Okay, so don't believe the crap that you're being fed through media, well, right now it's still bad, I guess. Yeah, it's all a bunch of crap to keep you in this reality so they can feed off you through this whole system's going to change. It's ridiculous the way it's set up. Corporations have more rights than people, and it's like, oh my goodness, this whole money system is a disaster. Okay, but I'm not saying all people who have money are not good people, because there's a lot of good people who have billions of dollars who are doing a lot of great things. I'm not saying that. But this whole system, the way it's been set up, and these people knew it when they set it up, okay? It would only benefit them. That's why they set it up the way they did. Or the very few. Okay, you have to be a greedy person. You have to be a service to self person to thrive in this kind of. Then that's changing too in this kind of way this whole reality is set up. But a point I'm trying to make is that you are a conscious creator. You are a powerful being, okay? I know that, okay? Because things that I've done, and I know what I can do, you can do. And what you can do, I can do. It's all about intent also. It's about intent. What is your intent? Why do you want to do this? What is your intent? Is it to benefit yourself and others? Or just yourself? Everything's about intent in this universe, conscious intent. It's all about that too. If you're trying to achieve something to help others and yourself, trust me, the universe will move mountains for you to help you. But you really gotta have that right intent, and your heart has to be in the right place. Open your heart. Actually, your heart is never in the wrong place, but open your heart. You have to have that open heart. Okay, once you do, when you connect, like I said with the Kundalini experience, you connect with everything and everyone. I have had that experience. I connected with this earth. I connected with this whole planet consciously, spiritually, and it was amazing. And there's so many people that are in pain. I know. I felt it. Believe me, I felt it. But in order to do that, you have to open your heart. It's the only way you're going to have that kind of experience, is to open your heart. Love yourself unconditionally and love others unconditionally, because we're all connected. We're all family. That's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. I know. All right? Now, Star Family. I just wrote a few titles down. I just wanted to remind me. Star Family. Now, during the Kundalini experience, when I was, really, my consciousness was I was in two different worlds. Okay? I'm walking in this physical body, but I'm connected in the fourth dimension. I was seeing things. Connecting telepathically with other beings, which is great. This is our family. And I had an experience where, I was just sitting there, and during this Kundalini experience and having this, elevated consciousness fully, it was great. It was great. This being came in, this consciousness came in. It was like energy. I could feel it right away, and I felt nothing but love, unconditional love. And this being started talking to me telepathically and saying, oh, you are a Lyran soul. And I said, oh. I said, I got to think about that, because I'm just starting to remember things. Remember, this Kundalini, because sickness, how bad I was, man, I'm telling you, you don't want to go through anything like that, trust me. It was a learning experience, but wow. Anyways, this being said that, and I said, thank you. I said, I'll think about that. But right now, I said, I just have to think about that right now. Because Allah was waking up to who I really was, who as a being, spiritual. We are spiritual beings, not physical beings. And all this, I was having a lot of experiences. So there's a lot I was dealing with, but it was cool. It was great. No, I'm not complaining. And this being, just okay, and just went, and I felt I could not actually see it with my physical eyes, but I could feel it and kind of see it with my physical eyes. Beautiful being. And before, oh yeah, before that even, no, or was it after? I'm not sure it was before or after. Um, just shortly after the Kundalini experience, I my soul family, my star family, connected with me. They telepathically connected. My third eye just completely opened up, and I saw the screen in my mind, and these Lyran beings, lightly blue skinned, beautiful beings, amazing. And I felt nothing again but compassion and love. Uh, Sent a thought to me, and in my mind was thinking, who are like, this is what I mean about how our brains think, and we got to stop thinking like that. But I was trying to, I couldn't remember who they were, but my heart and my soul recognized them, and I knew right away. Oh, they're good people. I remember these. These are great beings. They're good beings, man. I know they're part of my. I knew they were family. Put it that way. They're family, and they connected with me, and they were in both. Two of them were in meditation, like seated and had their eyes closed, but they connected with me with telepathically, mind to mind, heart to heart, soul to soul, right? And it was beautiful. And they acknowledge, like saying, we're here. Don't worry, we're with you, and they're here too. I can feel them. It's cool. I love these people. They're amazing. They're our family. Okay, don't be afraid. Stop being afraid. I need to stop watching television, or if you're gonna watch it, watch something that's give you positive thoughts, good feelings, good vibrations, not negative crap. That's being done purposely to keep you in a fear state, and that's all it is, just to keep you in fear, so you don't ask the right questions because you're too afraid, or don't do the right things because you're too afraid. It's oh, the boogeyman's gone. Oh my goodness, enough with this crap. There's no Satan. There's no devil. Okay, I know people might think I'm crazy for saying that, but I'm telling you. Sorry, I just saw something on my screen. Just want to fix it. Um, I'm just telling you the truth. Okay. Um, like shortly after that Kundalini experience, I told you I lost my family in a house fire, and I barely made it out myself. Um, I went to visit them. I was able to go visit them in the next dimension, in the fourth dimension, they call it. It's actually the second, but we'll just say the fourth dimension. I didn't know that till my big brother told me that. But anyways, I seen my family and where they are, and it's the astral plane, and they were there. I seen all my grandmothers, my grandmothers, my grandparents, who have all passed by the time I was 18 years old. They were all gone, but I seen them there. I went to visit them, talking with them, talking about what's going on the earth, and explaining some things. And it's beautiful. It was beautiful there. The sun was beautiful. It was a beautiful, clear blue day where I was. It's just the astral plane. That's where you go when you pass on. Okay, there's no heaven, there's no hell, there's no devil. This is all done to keep you in fear, so you don't start looking within yourself. Okay, all this crap. All right, it's got to stop. That's what I'm saying. Believe in yourself. You are part of the creator. You are an aspect of the creator, the universal creator, the prime creator, the isness. Doesn't matter what name we give it, what race gives a different name. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Names are names. I'm Richard in this lifetime. In my past life, I was in India. I was living in India, and I was with. That doesn't matter. I'll talk about that another time. I'll think about that one. Make sure I say the right words. But I just want to get that really point across. That stop believing that crap. This is all a system of control, so they can benefit off of your fear and your ignorance, to not knowing who you really are. That's what it is. It's the whole system is based on that. The more ignorant people are, the more you can control them. The more fearful they are, the more you can control them. Stop being like that. That's not who you are. It's not who I am. So stop it. Please. Okay. Okay, well, 12 dimensions, I talked about that. Ascended beings, yes, amazing experience. That being that helped me, like during when I had shortly after, a few days after I had he helped me, that being helped me have the Kundalini experience. I was out of my body and I was coming back into my physical body, and I seen that being helping me heal, help my physical body healing because was very sick, put it that way, and they were helping me trying to heal. Okay, and when I was coming in, I stopped because I could see him. It's cool when you're out of the body, you can see through matter. It's not I could see it. Your consciousness doesn't work the way, okay, it's amazing how consciousness works. You can see through things. You can connect all the way, if you knew how, if you go within, you could all do this. You can connect to anybody in the galaxy just through consciousness. Anyone, any race. If you believed in yourself, this is possible. Okay? This is who you are, a multidimensional being. And anyways, the point I was trying to say is that I stopped and I looked. I could see him. Oh, he's helping me, trying to help me heal. Oh, great! And I see he had a beautiful white robe on. The hood was on, though his hood was on, so I couldn't really see the face, but I could see his hands, doing that, and it was amazing. It's beautiful. This is who you really are. It's not a big secret anymore. It's coming out. A lot of people are waking up, which I'm so happy about. But there's still so many people who have doubt, and fear and doubt, because like I said, they always walk hand in hand. Fear and doubt always walk hand in hand. Don't have that experience. Let's hold on. I'm going to pause this because I want to get a cigarette.